Hello Year 9, welcome to another video. This one is going through the geometry practice test, and as far as I can gather, these are the concepts that it covers during the multiple choice. Just very quickly, alternate corresponding interior, parallel lines with the transversal. So alternate angles of these ones or these ones are equal. Corresponding angles like this one and this one, or this one and this one, they're also equal. And the interior ones, like that one and that one, add up to 180, which is basically saying they're supplementary. Complementary is angles that add up to 90 that are next to each other. Supplementary add up to 180. Opposite angles are equal, so you've got something like this. Angles are equal, angles equal. Angles at a point, like say this one. These ones here, they all add up to 360. Add up to 360. More on this one later, and more on this one later. Okay, so that's what we're covering. Hopefully we'll get through quite a few of these. Just give you a hand. I may give you the answer, I may get you close to the answer. That's not what I want. I want to go to, there we are. There, that's the multiple choice stuff. And let's have a look. Now, this first one, the value of x. Now, what I notice first is that we've got parallel lines. And that means that inside it, this angle here and that one there looks like they fit into the category of interior angles, which add up to 180. So these two x's, both of them, the two x's and the 70, they both add up to 180. Okay. Is this going to work? No, it's not. Okay, let's go back. I have to keep on readjusting things. So, pardon me. Question 2. So I'm just doing this so I can scroll on the sheet here. There we are. Let's get rid of that one. So that's question 1. Question, some of these are quite tricky, but we'll get to them in a minute. The value of A in the diagram, so A is over here. Now this, we've got a couple of things happening here. We've got parallel lines there and there, which makes it a parallelogram. And parallelogram, there's a property, get back to the property of parallelograms, the opposite angles are equal. Because what I'm thinking of is to get A, you probably need to know what these angles here inside this triangle. That's what I reckon. So let's see if we can piece it together. So firstly, parallel lines, 100 is interior, co-interior with that one, which would have to be, that'd have to be 80. And then that makes this one over here, on the opposite side to it, the same. That's what happens in parallelograms. So you've got to know the properties. Parallelogram, the angles opposite each other are equal. And then in the parallel lines, these ones form the interior angles, which add up to 180. And then so that means I can get that one, which is 80. And this one in here looks like it's together with the 150 form a straight line. Supplementary. So there's got to be 30. So now I've got two angles inside the triangle. All we need is to know that the triangle adds up to 180 to get what A is. Okay, let's go back. I'll erase that one. You can always pause and rewind this stuff. Let's go back. Go out of here. There's probably a quicker way, but I don't know. Question 3. There we go. And so question 3, the size of PQR. If you forget, just remember that PQR is that one, this angle here. Now what we've got, a couple of things to piece together. This looks like it covers two angles in two triangles. This first one, I'm thinking, well, that's equilateral. So that little angle in here, in an equilateral triangle, they're all 60. All the angles are equal. And then I'm just going to get rid of some of this other stuff so it makes it a bit clearer. So we've got an angle of 60 there. Now this one, we need to know what this angle is. Now it doesn't give us a lot of clue except this little clue here. These two side lengths are the same, which makes this angle and this one the same. So we now know that in all three, the total is 180, and we've got 70. So whatever's left is split between these two because they're the same. And then you just add those two up to get you what PQR is. Okay, let's go back. And I'm going to just go up. Here we go. A rhombus has two axes of symmetry. I'll just show you down here in the corner. A rhombus has, it's like a parallelogram, but the side lengths are equal. So you've got an axis of symmetry going that way and one going that way. 2. Angle sum of a pentagon. Okay, angle sum. Yep, big part of the topic. Here's the formula. 180 times the number of sides minus 2. So if you think of it, a triangle has 3 sides. So to test this out, 180 times 3 minus 2. 180. A square, rectangle, quadrilateral has 4 sides. So 180 times 4 minus 2 is 2, 360. So you find out that n is the number of sides. A pentagon has 5. So it's 180 times 5 minus 2. 180 times 3. Okay. Now next one. We've got, what have we got? We've got a lot happening here. We've got parallel lines with a transversal, and we've got angles at a point, both. Okay, so what we can do, parallel lines, I'll just get that line going that way. Where's my little pointer? I can't do that one. Doesn't matter. I'll go here. If I keep it going that way, you'll see it clearer, but that angle there and that one there are alternate, which means they're equal. When you've got parallel lines and a line going through them, alternate angle, that's an alternate one, so that's got to be 100. Pays to know that. So alternate angles are equal, and now we've got angles at a point, which add up to 360. So the 2 y's plus the 100 equals 360. 360 for that one. Okay, next one, I'm coming back here and doing that one. Okay. Now, just remember with all of these, sometimes you've got to piece together a fair bit of stuff to get the answer. And I looked at that and I thought, okay, well, what do I need to get? So here's our D here. Let's sort that out again. That's D there, which is not going to cooperate anyway. Maybe just move this over. Why is that not letting me draw on it? Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, well, we'll sort it out. Let me do it now. Nope. Okay. All right. I'll do a quick sketch over here. There. There. We've got a parallel line and there and there. They're parallel. 120 is that one. That's 45, and that is D. Alright, well then I thought, okay, well, to get D, that would be handy to know that one. And there's not a lot there that helps it, so then I thought, okay, well, how about if we do this? Just make this go that way, keep it going. So now we can do a couple of things to piece together our angle here, D. Create a triangle. That's always handy. Find where a triangle is. So then I thought, okay, well that's 45. These two here are interior. So that one's got to be that one, and that one's 180. So that's 135. Got to be. That one there, 135 and 45. That's all right. Once I get here, I can work out what this one is, because those two add up to 182. But it's also alternate to that one. So once you get the triangle happening, you can piece together bits of information. And then I thought, well, we'd still need this one so we can get an idea of here. I thought, well, that's straight line, and those two are supplementary. That's got to be 60. Straight line, two angles, supplementary. And now we've got two angles of the triangle. We can get, that's 105, and that angle's got to be 180 minus 105, 75. And those two are supplementary. So that plus that, whatever D is got to add up to 180. So there's that one. Quite a bit of piece. Sometimes there's a bit of patience and piecing together. I think, well, I need to create something or do something to give me some clues to get to where I want to get to. Okay. We just did that one. Okay, part A. The value of B is angle sum of quadrilaterals to get you this angle. And we know the four-sided figures. This is a four-sided figure. This angle, this angle, this angle, and whatever this is adds up to 360. And once you get what that angle is, you can work out what that one is, because those two add up to 180. How are we going for time? Moving along. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to skip a couple of these. Let's okay, 17. Which of the following statements is true about this diagram? Well, we know that angles are parallel. P is alternate to that. So P has got to be 115. This is before I answer the question. P is 115. So that's out. And that's out. So P is 115. Yeah, that's the one. Alternate angles on parallel lines. Yep, the P is 115 because of alternating angles. Let's have a look. The value of X, can we do X? Yep. External angles here. That's another thing you've got to remember. When you extend one of the sides of a triangle out, the angle that's created is equal to the two angles on the other side. That's, yep, external angle. So that angle there equals that one plus that one. So whatever that is the difference between 140 and 65. Okay. Kite. Value of R in the diagram down here. Well, we've pieced together the fact that we've got two side lengths the same. So that angle over here has got to be 100. Once you get two, and they're all the same, yeah, that's right. So this angle here, we need to piece together the fact that this is a quadrilateral, and the total of all these four angles is 360. So there's our 130, These two are 100. That leaves whatever r is. And I think that might do us for today. Thank you.